Well, that's what time it is. I don't know. I don't care. I only care about my Father's time. My Father is God. I'm the unknown prophet of God. Uh, Today I like to talk about the moon. The moon, when God did come, I started to watch at the moon. And I saw the moon next to the sun. And I thought, what is this? The moon is there together with the sun. I thought that is very strange. It was also the first time that I saw this. It's not the only thing I saw. I also saw on a given day, I was watching at the moon, and the moon was filled up, full moon. And the next day I look out of my window, and the moon was half filled up. And I thought, that is not possible. How is it possible that one day I see the moon filled up, shining, and exactly the next day the moon is half filled up? Because I always watch at the moon, folks. But the moon does strange things. You know? And normally speaking, I watch at the moon for time. I watch at the sun for time. You know? I don't use a watch. My watch is God. And what God did make. It's the best watch ever. But now that I see the moon do very strange things, I'm confused in the time. I cannot see in the moon what time it is anymore. Because if one day the moon is filled up and the next day the moon is half filled up, that is very strange. You understand? So, yeah, I do not understand this thing. And I saw this happening right for my eyes. And very strange. Very, very strange. You know, but when you walk with God, very strange things will happen to you. So I was walking with God in the beginning, and I did ask my Father God in 3 months time or something, you know, I did walk 3 months with him, and I started to ask him this alien stories. Is it real? Do it exist? And then I look into the air and I see an airplane, and under the airplane I see a cigar shape forming thing. Because I did look with my binocular, and yeah, I saw this thing under this airplane. And then I told my Father God, oh yeah, so it does exist. So yeah, sometimes I ask God things because I don't know even if it exists or not, or all this kind of things. Is the moon real? And now I start to think about this. Is the moon real? And what's going on with the moon? It's a very strange things happen with this moon. So yeah. But I still watch the moon. But the moon still do very strange things. You understand? It gives many colors, and like I told you, folks, God can make any color in the moon what he wants. He can even put there rainbow colors if he wants. So maybe one day you will see this happen. Now don't look up strange. When you walk with God, nothing is that strange anymore. You understand? Because God really can do everything. I want you to know this because he really can do everything. He can make your wish come true, folks. And he's capable to everything. He can do everything. So I saw the moon red, orange, yellow. He was blue, white, black, many colors, green. So the moon can get many colors. And there was another color, purple. Yeah, I saw the moon in many colors. So, and God can make it many colors if he wants. He can make it all colors. He can even give it colors. You people don't know the name of the color. Huh? Because you people think these are all colors we know. Brown, red, green, orange, black, white, purple, yellow. Well, God can make new colors. Colors you don't know nothing about. Because God really can do everything. Colors you do not know the name of. So yeah. But the moon do very strange things. When it is one day full moon and the next day it's half moon, that is very strange. That the moon is together with the sun, that's also very strange. You know, one day I did wake up, I look out of my window and I thought I saw the sun rising up, but it was the moon in the morning. And I thought, huh? It must be the sun who rises up every morning there. But there I saw the moon coming. So the moon do very strange things. Definitely. And yeah, I did find this out when I started to walk with God. You know, it was very soon because of course, I walked with my Father God and I did ask about the time. What is your time, Father God? I want to walk with your time, not with the time what these people do have. And then, yeah, God showed me things. But is the moon trustable? I don't know what people do in the air, you know. They do also strange things to cover up things and they will tell you nothing and NASA and all this kind of shit. You know, all these liars. And, well, the only thing I know is that the moon is real. The moon is real. But the moon do strange. That's what I know. That's what I saw, and I did talk with other people about it, how they think about it and all these kind of things. And they all told me, what you talking about, we never saw. And I told them, yeah, what? Come outside. I was talking inside with some people. I told them, go outside and watch the moon. And then the people say the moon by day. I told them, yeah, it's there right now. Go, next to the sun. It's together with the sun. It's the moon. And then they go outside and they say, wow, I never saw it. No, you people never watch very good in the things you need to watch for. That's why you never will see it. You know, I was touched by God and I go outside and it was the first time I started to hear everything and started to see everything and started to feel everything. Very different than when I did not walk with God. You know, so I hear the birds for the first time and I love it. And in my neighborhood, there are very beautiful birds who can sing like you can put them in a cage, like a parrot or something, you know. Very beautiful singing. So I told my Father God, I want this as long this bird is here, that he sing for me every day, because I love it. And then I look at the bird, and I did not see him. And then I thought, well, then it must be very little. And then I see a bird with no colors. And what this little thing can sing. Really unbelievable. Better than any bird I ever did hear. He do many different songs, you know. And I love it. I love it. But it was the first time I noticed this, you know, because in the time I did not walk with God, yeah, I did not hear very well, I did not see very well, and I did not know what I know now very well. So, yeah, when God come to you, another world go open, folks. And for me, this another world is open because I use my eyes, my ears, and my feelings, and my head, and like you hear, my mouth. Yeah, I never did do this before. I was always quiet and still and did not talk much, you know, just a quiet boy. But when God did come, everything did change. Also my belief system did go away. It did go. The music I did love, it go away directly. I saw the dirtiness coming from, so I throw the music away. I saw it in the movies, I throw the movies away. I did have 10,000 movies, folks. I throw it all away. You know how much money was in there? Much. I don't care. The music, I did have all the music of the world. I throw all away. I all got it on disc. So I did have many discs. I all throw it away. For me, it's not sinful anymore, but a sin. So, and I don't want to walk with sin. So I throw it away. Everything did change. Now I'm a little bit quiet because because it's late here already, yeah? It's in the morning almost. And maybe you can hear the bird also. Then you start to understand what I'm talking about. How beautiful this little thing can sing. And it do not have colors or something, you know. It do not look like a parrot or something. It look like a usual normal bird with no colors at all. And it's very little. And I saw this little thing with a big voice. It was wonderful. So, and every morning it's here. It sings for me. And I love it. But if God never did come to me, I never will hear this bird sing, because I'm not listening and not seeing, not feeling. So lots of things I start to understand when God did come. And well, I take my beautiful things out of it. It's beautiful, folks, when you hear this little thing sing. You also will say, what is this bird here in Holland? Like it did come from far away, and I think it does. It comes from far away. It definitely do not belong here in Holland. This is how it can sing. You almost can capture it and put it in a cage. But I think then it will not sing anymore. It will die because you took his freedom. So release the bird. Let him go free. If it comes back, then you are a good person, you know. Then you can keep it, because then it chooses self to be with you. But every soul needs his own choice. Yes, in the bird is also a soul, folks. It lives, it do have a soul, and the birds, they belong to God. You know? So you saw a rapture of birds and fish. And later on you will see a rapture of people. But do understand, dead people, dead birds, dead fish. But the fish and the birds, they did go to heaven. But the people, they will not find it. It's the truth, folks. What I'm telling you is definitely true. That's why you see so many birds go and many fish go. Because they belong to my Father. Don't worry, they're still alive. They are in heaven. But for the most of you, you will not go there. It will not happen, folks. It's raining, so the bird, no, this will not happen. But the bird, normally speaking, don't care, folks. He sings also in the rain. The bird don't care. I did hear him many times sing in the rain also. Like he was singing in the rain. Yeah. If you ask me, this is a very special bird. And the most strangest thing is, he is alone. He sings alone. He is not with other birds who sing the same. No, it's only this bird. It's one bird, and it sings so beautiful. In many ways. The bird knows many songs. Coming back to the moon, yeah, it's strange. Strange things are happening. The signs, yeah, it definitely did start. It did start when I did come, I guess, because when I was touched, I started to talk about it. And I tell it to you. Everything I know, I will tell you I felt. These are very important things I say, so it's good. Listen to the rain. It's wonderful, eh? It's a sound of cleaning up, right? But the rain these days is sour. Go with your eyes open on the street and let the rain fall in your eyes. And tell me if you don't gonna scream from pain of the sour rain. I watch everything, folks. So I can tell you about the rain, what's going on. The rain is sour because the clouds are polluted. The air is polluted. There's poison in there. That's why the rain is not drinkable. It's sour and it's painful for your eyes. And it really hurt a lot. Go outside and try it for once. And then you will understand, yeah, the man is right. Well, folks, I'm always right. I'm not here to lie. I'm here to tell you about the things I definitely know. And definitely did get. The rain that comes out of the air is not clean at all. It's poison. It's polluted. People do this. We all do this. You go in your car or factory or everything but got something to do with poison in the air. It got to do with smoke from the floor. That's why when it rains now, you get this smoke in your eyes. Mangled with rain. That's why your eyes will burn out of your head. It's really painful. I did get this many times. When it was raining, I need to stop because it's very painful. It's sour rain. Created by people. You know, when I was a little boy, I did go outside there when it was raining. I did go outside and I opened my mouth and look into the air. And the rain followed my face, in my eyes and in my mouth. And I drink the rain. I was just a little boy. I did do this many times. But don't do it now. You will become sick. So, Now the rain is south. What are we doing, folks, with this world? Who's responsible for this? Well, we are. We will destroy everything we did make. That's definitely the truth. And I belong with it also. The bird is there. Yep, the bird is there. Okay, I can let you hear the bird singing. No, it's too far away. But he is there. He's there, I hear it. But it's also raining, so then the sound of the rain is a little bit more hard than the bird is. But the bird is also far away, somewhere in a tree or something. Normally he sits on houses and in my street, and then you hear him good. So the next time I hear him good, then you will hear him also good. I thought I did let you hear this bird singing. It's also somewhere in the videos I did make. Somewhere I talk about birds, and then you hear this bird sing. He can sing very good. And the bird is this little, you cannot even almost see him. He is so little, but do have a big, good, beautiful voice. And he knows many songs. Wonderful. But the moon acts strange, folks, and this I saw when God did come. And I'm a real watcher, you know. I watch everything. And when it don't fit with my mind, then there must be something wrong. So there is something going on with this moon. I'm sure about this. Because you never can tell me that a day I wake up and I see the moon filled up, full moon, and the next day I see a half moon, half filled up. Then I start to think, hey, That is very strange. But I saw so many strange things, folks. I saw an airplane, you know, in the air, and it was hanging still. And I thought that what I see right now must be a dream. Or if the airplane falls down now, then I do not dream. But the airplane was filled up with people. It was very close, and it was a big airplane, and it standing still. It did not move, like a helicopter. Like an UFO, you know? UFO can hang still. This thing also did hang still. A big airplane with many people in it. Maybe 300 people in it. It was the biggest airplane. It did not move. Definitely for 2 minutes I did watch this, and this thing was hanging still. And I thought, wow, how can that be? It's not possible, folks. But it is, because I saw it with my own eyes. So it is possible. That's why I said, if you walk with God, everything is possible. And I think the people who are in it, they did not know it. I think they did not know that they're hanging still. It's also not possible. It need to move or it fall down. Definitely. And it need to move fast also. But this airplane was flying low, not that high. And it was standing there. It did not move, nothing. It stayed there for 2 minutes. So yeah. This is when you start to walk with God. You get the most exciting things to see you never saw in your life before. That's why you people will see what I already saw. And you people will be astonished. You know, but you did not see it yet, so you are not astonished yet. But it will come. When it is time to see it, you will see it also. Then you can talk together with me in the things I know. For you will know what I know. And that's with the moon the same thing. The moon acting very strange. It do not give the normal time. But like I did say, folks, in the beginning when I come, I always say, don't ask me what time it is. I don't care. I only care about my Father's time. I mean with my Father's time, not the moon, not the sun, not the stars, but my Father's time when He will come. You understand? That's why I only care about my Father's time, because I'm waiting for Him to come. That's why I say. Oh, it's almost morning here and I'm tired. I hope I get some dreams or visions. Then well, not glad. Yeah, I think then I'm glad to tell you, but all the things I'm telling you, are not such a happy story. Huh? For we are in end time. And I'm your unknown prophet. And I will tell you the unknown things. For they are unknown for you.